Nathan Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 1540 Mulholland Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90077. Today's March 24th, 2023. We're filming a video sewer inspection through a 3-inch sewer mainline clean out, which is located on the left-hand side of the property. This is the left-hand side of the property gate. This goes out to the front of the property. This goes out to the front walkway area. We're gonna place our camera head here at the vitreous clay clean out. We are zeroed out and we're gonna begin our video sewer inspection. Continue to push out. We are in black ABS sewer pipe, making a little bit of a turn. A little bit of debris on our camera, nothing too major. We're going to pause here for a moment and try to flush some water. We did go ahead and run some water in our furthest guest bathroom shower. Just waiting for the water to catch up to us so we can keep our camera clear. I'm going to pause here for a moment and wait for the water to catch up. Okay, we are running water in our furthest guest bathroom on the right hand side, and we don't have water coming in behind us, but we're just going to continue to push out. A little bit of gap there in that joint there, but nothing major. We're going to continue to push out. That joint seems to be fair maintainable condition. Just going to continue to push out. And a little bit of draw. Continue to push out. There is a lump right here that you can tell that at the bottom of the sewer pipe there is appears to be like a rock or something. So we're gonna continue to push out in that 21 feet 4 inches on the camera monitor. We'll relocate this on the way back. So we're just gonna continue to push out. The joint seems to be in fair maintainable condition. Continue to push out. That joint seems to be in fair maintainable condition. We're just going to continue to push out. That appears to be our test tee here, and maybe our 3-inch to, really hard to tell, maybe 6-inch transition here. So, and it appears at the top of the monitor you can see that there is a clean out there. So we're going to push in a little bit and we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area, and this is in the front of the property by the walkway next to the white gate when you walk into the property on your left hand side next to a bird bath. And that is our 3-inch to 6-inch transition, and there is a accessible clean out there at the top that you can see, but it is buried at 3 foot 2 inches under the soil. So we're just going to continue to push out. Continue to push out, making a little bit of the turn. And this is our tie-in from the right hand side guest bathroom shower we have running on the side. So this is our tie-in here for the right hand side of the house. So we're just going to continue to push in. The joint seems to be in fair maintainable condition. The joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. We can continue to push out. Continue to push out. A little bit of offset in that joint there. So we're just going to continue to push out, making a little bit of a drop. And we do have root intrusions right there in that joint there in the drop. So we're just going to continue to push out. So we continue to push out. And you can see there that very difficult because of the water running, but when I shut it down you can see there that it is very heavily root intruded here. So we're just going to continue to push out. And you can see that this is 6-inch in diameter of pipe, and the root has closed up most of the pipe there. So we're just going to continue to push out, making a little bit of a drop. Continue to push out, and right here we transition from black ABS into vitreous clay. So we're going to pause here for a moment and locate. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and this is right at our property line from the curb to the property line, right in front of the house. And there is a 3-inch clean out there at the bottom, and we identified it with a red flag. So we're just going to continue to push out. We are transitioning to vitreous clay. We're just going to continue to push out and utilize this water to get all the way into our city sewer saddle, and then we will shut off the water and take a better look at our vitreous clay. Making a little bit of turn, and this is our sewer city tie-in right here. So we're going to push in a little bit. I'm going to shut down the water, and we're going to pull back and take a good look. Okay, we went ahead and pushed out all the way into our city sewer tie-in. This is our city sewer tie-in. You can see that the water beneath us is flowing. So we're just going to pull back a little bit, and this is our city sewer tie-in. Here, this is our saddle. Little bit of an offset in that in the city sewer saddle there, but nothing too major. So we're just going to continue to pull back. A little bit of an offset there. We're just going to continue to pull back. A little bit of a gap there too, and offset in the vitreous clay. It is period, but we're going to continue to pull back. Just continue to pull back. The joint, a little bit of an offset there in that joint, nothing too major. Continue to pull back. And this is our transition. Really hard to tell if it's the transition from black ABS to vitreous clay, but it is hard to tell if it's going from 3-inch to 6-inch, or is it going 4-inch to 6-inch. But we're just going to continue to pull back. This is our black ABS, and this is where our root fingers start here. You can see right here, our root fingers start here at 63 feet 8 inches on a camera monitor. And we're just going to continue to pull back, and we're pulling up a stack. And you can see that it is very heavily root intruded. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Continue to pull back. You can see these are really long root intrusion. So we're just going to pause here for a moment. Okay, so we did go ahead and try to locate this area, and it is on the hillside in the front of the house. And this is in our drop, and we do have about 12 feet of roots, and you can see there that there is our root penetration here in the vitreous clay joint, or in the black ABS joint here, and then you can see that there is a penetration there and very large root intrusion there in the pipe. So we're just going to continue to pull back. We're just going to continue to pull back. Continue to pull back. We are in black ABS. That joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Making a little bit of a turn. I'm going to push forward a little bit more and check that joint. This is where the tie-in from the right-hand side of the house is. So there's the guest shower, two guest bathrooms in the kitchen on the right-hand side of the house. And this is our tie-in there. So we're just going to continue to pull back. We are in black ABS and it is fair and maintainable condition. So we're just going to continue to pull back. A little bit of hard water deposit on the top there, but nothing major. That joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition, so we're just going to continue to pull back. The joint seems a little bit of gap there in the joint, but it is glued joint, so they didn't seat properly, but nothing too major, so we're just going to continue to pull back. That joint seems to be fair and maintainable condition. A little bit of a gap there, but nothing major. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And in this joint, there's a very large gap there. It just wasn't seated properly. Very hard to tell. But when we get back to the office, we can blow it up and take a better look at it. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And we are pulling back up. This is up our stack. And we're going to pull up and out. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection.